And what this A batch talks about in terms of learning. So, in the days to come, websites will be more uh, communicative. Websites will try to capture a lot of data. It would like to talk to a lot of different systems. When I say it talks to a lot of different systems, is you fill an inquiry form, immediately you get an SMS or you get an IVR call or you get an emailer, which means there are two systems which are interacting with each other. So websites will no longer work only in silos, but they will interact with multiple systems to enhance the experience of the user, to capture a lot of data which in future could be used for marketing, and hence one of the core pillars of A batch would be understanding technology, understanding how websites function, understanding how different applications and web applications or mobile applications could interact with each other, data interact with each other through seamless data flow, which is where you have a lot of APIs now being used. You would have webhooks being used. You'll have a lot of those tracking data tracking parameters which are being used in the URL stuff. But then the core thing is, as a digital marketer, I believe that tomorrow, if you were to write a good story for your customer to be convinced to buy your product, it will not only be your content, but it will be a mix of overall experience that you would share. And hence, the first pillar of A batch is going to be technology. And you'll have to be friends with technology. You don't have to be writing codes, because as we move ahead, technology will be simple. It will not be complicated as it used to be about 10 years back or 6 years back. Today, purely non-techie guy can actually create a complete web application by himself or herself, because they are available CMS platforms. We have a lot of ready-made platforms which will be integrated into the system. So that's the first premise of the A batch, which is technology. So what else will technology bring in is, while you communicate or interact with your customers, the technology should also empower you to collect a lot of data and insight on your customer journey, which is where you have a lot of these heat map tools. You have those tag managers which collects a lot of data, and then you have a lot of third party plugins that you integrate through Zapier, and you try to collect a lot of insight into your customer journey. So technology is going to be one of the core backbones for a digital marketer in the days to come. While technology will not be complicated, but then yes, a basic understanding of technology is definitely going to be needed.